ولا تعجل بالقرآن من قبل أن يقضى إليك وحيه وقل رب زدني علما.
Does this hadith, especially the last part, in support of people who say that what is in my heart is between him and Allah, and it is not for the people to judge him, even though his actions are apparently in contradiction to Islamic ruling? And the answer to that, barakallahu fikum, is that what is upon the mankind is the apparent actions, and the ruling is for the apparent ruling. For example, a person who steals, and he is caught stealing. Now, what is his punishment? What is his punishment? A person who steals. Does he still need to be punished? He still need to be punished. Or do we say to him, what was your intention stealing? What was your intention stealing? Is it to give to the good? Is it to give to the poor people? Or is it for yourself? If it's for yourself, then we'll punish you. If it's for the poor people, then we will leave you alone. No. He is still what? He is still stealing. The Robin Hood story and so on, all of these are what? Batil. Robin Hood still for the poor people and such. Stealing is still haram, whether or not you steal for the poor or you steal for yourself. Naam. And so, barakallahu fikum, we are still in need of judging in the wali life. We are still in need of judging in the wali life. And what is upon us is to only judge the apparent thing. As we are not judging his heart. His intention belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will judge him in the hereafter. But what we have is to judge with the apparent thing that he had done. This is what is to us, the human being, the apparent thing. And what belongs to his heart, he intends it to give to the good or whatsoever. He will answer that to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be the judge for him. For us is the apparent actions only. We will continue after the adhan. Insha'Allahu tabaraka wa ta'ala. Naam. And so returning back to that question, whatever is in his heart, whatever is in a person's heart, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be the one who will judge him. We are not talking and we are not discussing about whatever is inside his heart. His heart, his affairs in his heart and his intention belongs to the one who have authority over it, and that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But what we are talking about is the apparent action. We are supposed to rule and judge about your apparent deed. What did you do apparently? The outer self of you, what did you do? If it's against the religion, then we are supposed to rectify it. We are supposed to rectify the mistake. And there are mistakes who are in need of specific actions to rectify it and such. Wadah?